That one's on mute, so we're good. And the volume down, so yep, we're good. um, welcome, welcome. So, just the plan or plans. Like, I missed my day that I said I was gonna come, which was the 5th of every month. So this 5th that just passed, I think I was cutting my hair or working, and I forgot. So I'm making that up, and I'm also possibly gonna break that cycle of doing it every 5th of the month, and possibly make a new cycle where I try to do it every week and just write it down as a goal to do every week, probably for a year or something like that. But I definitely want to write it down because I want to get in here more. And maybe it'll be every Tuesday since I'm taking Tuesday off. I don't know. We'll see. But I got to write it down, get that together. So I got an idea of what to read or study. I was already reading Proverbs, so I can continue that. Or it was this idea I had recently about how to become rich, like do a study on riches, or what was the other one? The It was the topic about the righteous and the wicked. Will they be killed together? Yeah. I don't know what to call it, but something like that. So basically, does God or has God ever killed the righteous with the wicked? Something like that. I don't know how to properly word it, but that's the one I was thinking about last. And I think that'll be probably the more interesting one. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I will pull up Proverbs though and do a little reading. Let me get this ready. I wasn't feeling good earlier this morning either when I went live. I'm feeling better now, but move my camera over there. Over there. What's that? Oh, that's the Kareem tonight. Proverbs 10. I left off on chapter 11. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. Somewhere around here. So I'll just read a little bit. It says, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but an accurate weight is his delight. When pride comes, then comes disgrace. But wisdom is with the humble. Like that. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. Oh, look, there's riches. Riches do not profit in the day of wrath. Reminds me of how it talks about, it doesn't say it this way, but it indicates you can't buy your way into heaven. It reminds me of that. Then it says, but righteousness delivers from death. That goes along with my topic from this morning. They spell it different this time. The word death in Hebrew, sometimes they spell it ma'uf with an A. The righteousness of the blameless keeps their ways. Oh, I was supposed to say straight. I was thinking about that. So, but the righteousness of the blameless keeps their ways straight. But the wicked fall by their own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright saves them. That word is coming up a lot. Righteousness. I've seen it right there, right here, and right there. Wow. Might as well get used to that word. Tistaka. Tistaka. Maybe in the future I'll learn to say it easier, but Tistaka. I was just curious if it popped up again somewhere. All right, so am I on verse 5? I think so. Yeah. Oh, no, 6, I believe. The righteousness of the upright saves them, but the treacherous are taken captive by their schemes. When the wicked die, their hope perishes, and the expectation of godless comes to nothing. The righteous, that's a different word. It's close. It's real close though. The righteous are delivered from trouble, and the wicked get into it instead. Interesting. I like that. With their mouths, the godless will destroy their neighbors. But by knowledge, the righteous are delivered. When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. And when the wicked perish, there is jubilation. By the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. Whoever belittles another lacks sense. So it's like a bully. Interesting. That never stood out to me until just now. But an intelligent person remains silent. Let me check this word out. 963. Scorn, deride. It's either 9, I think it's 936. Yeah, I said it wrong. Is it booze? Let's see. Maybe I didn't. Nice. I think this is it. Because it says it's in Proverbs 11:12. Let me check. Yeah. 936. So here it says, he that is void of wisdom despise his neighbor. Huh? I am hungry. Okay, let me go back. So whoever belittles another lacks sense. That makes sense. But an intelligent person remains silent. A gossip goes about telling secrets, but one who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a confidence. Where there is no guidance, a nation falls, but in an abundance of counselors there is safety. To guarantee loans for a stranger brings trouble, but there is safety in refusing to do so. A gracious woman gets honor. I wonder if that is a synonym for righteous. Oh. 2580. Chan. Hmm. That makes sense. Okay. All right, let me go back. So, a favored woman, gracious woman, pleasant woman. A gracious woman gets honor, but she who hates virtue is covered with shame. The timid become destitute, but the aggressive gain riches. Those who are kind reward themselves, but the cruel do themselves harm. The wicked man, the wicked earn no real gain, but those who sow righteousness get a true reward. And I suppose that's in the end of life. Whoever is steadfast in righteousness will live. Yeah, that makes sense. That is a good one. But whoever pursues evil will die. Crooked minds are an abomination to the Lord, but those of blameless ways are his delight. Be assured, the wicked will not go unpunished, but those who are righteous will escape. Oh, killed them. That goes along with what I was saying this morning. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman without good sense. The desire of the righteous ends only in good, the expectation of the wicked in wrath. Some give freely, yet grow all the richer. Others withhold what is due and only suffer want. A generous person will be enriched, and one who gives water will get water. The people curse those who hold back grain, but a blessing is on the head of those who sell it. I'm thinking of so many cross references. Like, I'm feeling good now. I wonder what should I study now. I might read some Hebrew or something. What verse is that? Is that 26? Yeah, that was 26. I ran across some verses so good I could share on social media. mm. Mm, 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 mm. Where's the LH? There we go. How big can I make these words? That's the biggest. Genesis, what, 5 or 6? 5. That's where I left off, I guess. On my tablet and my other computer, I'm on Genesis 6, but I guess since the last time I was on this one, maybe it was Genesis 5. I just had an idea. "18 verses." Okay. I don't know if I can't recall if I've done this before, but I'm just curious. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was in Psalms. I don't recall it being in Psalms, but it's good to see. I wonder what it's saying. So Job, Psalms, I know Proverbs. That's about all I can think of. Oh, Isaiah, Amos, Jonah, Matthew, Acts, Hebrews. Hmm. So just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't even see it say Tempest in Proverbs. Oh, they must use the word whirlwind. Right. Different word. I'm making baked potatoes, by the way. All right, let me click on. Yeah. 81, 83, 54, 92, 7307. Interesting. Okay. This old song just came back to my head. I don't even know who sung the song. It just came back to my head. It's interesting. Songs be coming back to me. '81, '83 is one that I'm not familiar with. What is that about? I'll restart. Restart right now. Mm-hmm. That one give me the hurricane too. Maybe they all mean a hurricane. They're just so different Hebrew words for hurricane. I've never. I can't say I went this far into the study. So I wonder, Job and it's not. It doesn't occur that much. Just in those two. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, the way the verse go. Hmm. Who said that? Oh, Job. Yeah, I think Job said that. Hmm. I think that's interesting that Job said that because I think in chapter 40, when God does show up, he shows up in a tempest. Job just said, if that was Job right there, he said that He said, "For he break me with a tempest." And I never caught that. Interesting. Interesting words, Job. Interesting words for sure. That makes the story even more interesting. So, but the tempest at the end of the book is a different Hebrew word because I don't see the same Strong's number for the end of the book. So, interesting. Maybe it was whirlwind that they used. I want to see. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind, through that, and in the storm, tempest. So whirlwind and tempest is in the same verse, ain't that something? And the clouds are the dust of his feet. Job 27. Take me. Job 40. J-O-B. And the Lord said to Job, okay, so I gotta go back a chapter. I thought it was chapter 40. Must be 38 or 37. There it is. Whirlwind. Sirah. 5591. I don't know if that's the one I looked up yesterday. Well, earlier. Could be. What they call it, whirlwind? I'm almost finished eating. So wait a minute. If I hit this, okay, this, okay, this. No, I gotta do this. And that. Subha. That's a different word. And Sirah. I like it. This is good. I don't know why I ain't studied this a long time ago. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's good to know. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So the one in Job is look at Donald Trump with his big head. The one in this one is 5591. C-Rock 5591. 5591. Oh, it's right here. Looks like it's spelled different though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we got it. I wonder, do they all mean a hurricane? Let's start with this one. Flood. Man, yeah, that's got to be a hurricane. It's a rain shower, thunderstorm, flood of rain, downpour, rainstorm, a gush of water, flood, overflowing. I don't say a hurricane. Mm-hmm. But it seems like it could be. Let me go back. I wonder if it was another. Hold on, wait a minute. It was. This one. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. Just had to check. Okay, this one's Supha. What's going on, y'all? I'm over here eating and studying. Supha whirlwind. I looked this one up recently, so I know this one's a hurricane. Hurricane. How many verses? Ooh, it's in a lot of verses. Mm-hmm. 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 That's exactly what I was talking about. Proverbs 127 and 1025. Them the two I was talking about this morning in the video. Mm. Classic. Just classic. Psalms 83:16. Wow. And it's in Job 37:9. But not 37:1. You mean 38:1? Yeah, 38. Man. Okay, let me go back. Wait. Let me check to see if there's any more. Nope. I thought 91 was on there too. I guess not. Oh. 5590 and 91. I make that one up for this one. Okay, I feel like I'm getting fat now. I'm about to be done. Done and done. I'm a fat man. That's funny. Seven times whirlwind, tempestuous trouble, tossed with tempest. Storm, two storm, rage, two storm. To be driven by storm. Sounds like it could be a tsunami too. Because it said to be driven by storm. Shoot, when a tsunami comes, you driven by that? You know what I mean? Just saying. It says to rush on. Oh yeah, definitely tsunami. That's what tsunamis do. They rush on you. For real. Okay, anyway. By implication, to toss. Oh, come out as a whirlwind. Oh, yeah. That was a good description. I wonder what the verse is. What we got? Ecclesiasticus 17. Oh, 43:17. Interesting. What dictionary is that? Oh, BDB. All right. Okay. I didn't know Zechariah. Nothing in the New Testament. To be violently shaken. Especially the sea agitated by storms. Jonah. Wow. Okay. To be tossed by adversity. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I gotta read that one. Okay, let me get this plate out of my way. I don't want no more. Whew. Therefore, they shall be as the morning cloud and as the early dew that pass away, as the chaff that is driven with the whirlwind out of the floor, and as the smoke out of the chimney. Mm-hmm. Whirlwind. It says, you did strike through with his staves the head of his villages. They came out as a whirlwind to scatter me. Oh, okay. I want to read this. 7, I'm going to see about 13. It says, therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, and they will not hear, so they cried, and I will not hear, saith the Lord of hosts. But I scattered them with the whirlwind among the nations, whom they knew not. Thus the land was desolate after them, that no man passed through nor returned, for they laid the pleasant land desolate. Okay. All right, go back. Oops, forward. My bad. That one. A hurricane. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. What I'm talking about right now. Job 38:1. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'll be right back. What I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. I've been waiting on that one. Job 38:1. I've been waiting because I was curious if when God came in that whirlwind, was it a hurricane? Because which I already figured, but it just verified it. That's what I'm talking about. And chapter 40, verse 6 too. I wonder what happened right there. Maybe God answered him again out of the whirlwind or something. I don't know. Let's see what happens if I click it. Okay. I thought it was gonna take me to it. Ooh, interesting. And it came to pass when the Lord would take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind. Man, I wonder what that looked like to see. And then it says, well, I don't even need to read the rest. Let's come on down. Let's come on down. Let's come on down. Yep, there it is. Interesting. You gotta love it. Yes, you gotta love it. My fat butt. Y'all see me over here? Yeah, you butt. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, so for those who didn't see it, Job was answered by God out of the whirlwind. Some of y'all probably already knew that, but did y'all see the part where Job, he said God came on him like a whirlwind or something like that? Or I forget what he said. Let me go find it. I wonder if it was this one or this one. Probably this one. I think it's like Job 27. I think it's Job 27:20. Right there. So right here, terrors take hold on him as waters. Tempest. Nah, that's not the one. Try the one above. The one above says, I don't think that's it either. They are, nah, because I'm about they. Nah. So it's the top one. That one. See, up Job 24 and only 24. Okay, well, Job 24:8. They are wet with the showers of the mountains and embrace the rock. That's not it. I'm gonna have to track this down another way. Let me see if this one's it. Oh, there's no Job at all in that one. Oh, let's search for it. How did the verse go? I gotta think of it. God, I guess, came. I don't think this is how it goes, but like maybe it said tempest. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, maybe it was tempest. Oh, Jeremiah. Maybe I mixed them up. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord is gone. Nah, that don't sound like it. Did I say Job? I didn't. Type Job and see if that makes a difference. GLB. It says 38. Nah. I'm gonna try to find it. Could have been C. I don't think I looked at something like that though. Job 9:17. Oh, that might be it. For he break me. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. For he break me with a tempest and multiply my wounds without cause. Got it. So that's what I was talking about. um, it was interesting that Job said that, and then God shows up in the tempest later on. That was interesting. So that's what I was talking about. I don't think I saw this one though. Be horrible, afraid. Um, yeah. Huh. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. The east wind carried him away, and he depart, and as the storm hurled him out of his place. Our God shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. Um, that was verse. Okay. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. Oh man, that's a good one. Be astonished, O you heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be you. Oh, they don't use the word tempest right there. Well, I'll finish it up. Be very desolate, saith the Lord. Mm. And at that time of the end shall the king of the south push at him, and the king of the north shall come against him like a whirlwind. Okay. All right. Well, for whoever's watching, if y'all want to suggest something that I can look at, I'll check it out, or something to read or whatever while I'm on. I was just studying that while I was eating, so it was just basically like looking at all the words that go back to the hurricane, but I don't even think that's all of them. But I could be wrong. But it's probably more. Sometimes they use it. I mean, they use the words whirlwind. I wonder if they ever space it. Probably not. Nah, they don't. Just curious. Yeah, that wasn't it. There go another one right there. Mm. Heaven? Oh, wow. That's interesting. A wheel, a whirlwind. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Mm, mm, mm. It's good to know. Genesis 5. Mm, mm. It's cold. Still cold in here. I don't know what time it is for y'all. It's 10:12 my time. Eastern time. Alright. I was telling this guy on my live stream on Twitch about not about mine, but about the Book of Enoch. Oh, I was like, yeah, you should check it out. It's got some good stuff in there. Can y'all read this? I wish I could make these words bigger, but the biggest I can make it. At least I think that's the biggest I can make it. Yeah, I think that is the biggest I can make it. Yeah, it was already the biggest. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, you'd be surprised how much of these Hebrew words you can remember. And if you know the Hebrew alphabet, like the sounds, you can read it. You just might not be able to understand what all the words mean. I don't think I read any today. Nah, I didn't. I wonder what should I read from, because I think I was in Genesis. I think I read 13 to 15 recently in chapter 6. So in theory, I'm right here. We'll start from here. So just in case y'all don't know, it starts from right to left. So it says, "'Tis hard," and I wonder what that means. But then it says, because I know hard by itself can mean mountain, but I don't know what "'tis hard" can mean. And then it says, oh, that word look familiar. Aisha. I wonder if that make. I think that's make. Yep, make. Okay, maybe I read this verse then, but I'm gonna read it anyway. And it says, La taba u al ama. I think I looked up that too, but I forgot what it means. Thaka lana, or it could be thakal na. That's easier to say. Man, I think I read this one. Malam Ayla. I have no idea what that means. Upathach. Hathaba. Dang, I saw that word, didn't I? Haba. Oh, it's a little different though. Oh, that's ark. Ah, got it. So he's building the ark, or he's about to. Okay. Um, and this one is Batista, Batista, Thashayim, or Thashim. And then this one says Thacha theme. I don't know what that means. Oh, it can mean lower. And this one is Shanim. Then it says Ushala Shim Tha Aisha, which can mean to make or create. So I didn't recognize a lot of that. Ane Hane. I remember that. Yes, I did read 16 yesterday. Okay. Seemed like I read some of 17 too. Then it says Ma Baya Ath Hama Bull. Trying to put that L in there. Bull. Mayam. I remember looking it up. That was water. I already knew it was water, but I just wanted to verify. Yeah, so I think I read this one too. Al Haaretz La Shachath Call Bashar. What does Bashar mean? Flesh, maybe? Yeah, flesh. Because I remember looking that up too. And because I remember these two right here was all flesh. All flesh. Call Bashar can mean all flesh. So the next one, Ashar, Bu, Ruach, Chaim, excuse me, or you can say Chim, Mathachath, Hashemayim, Kal, Ashar, Ba, Aretz, Yagu, how you say that? Yagui? Yagui, that's funny. So I recognize a lot more in that one. And I read that one yesterday too. I didn't think I did. Well, maybe I read some, but not all. Okay, I'm on 18. Hold on, let me do y'all recognize any of these words? Anything familiar to y'all? uh, I'm still not 100% feeling good. Uh, I got tissue here, there, because I was just sneezing. I need some Kleenex, but I got a little bit somewhere, but I'm gonna try to put my hoodie on, get a little bit more heat. All right, let's read 18. Now I don't know if I read 18 yet, but we'll see. Y'all let me know if y'all recognize any of these words. And I'll try to let y'all know if I recognize anything. Okay, so 18, reading from right to left. It says, Uhaka Mathe, Uhaka Mathe. I don't know what that means. Ath Bare The, or it could be Barithe or Barithe, because sometimes they pronounce that Y with an E, like we do in English sometimes. Like if somebody has a name that's spelled Myke, we would pronounce that. We can pronounce it Mike or Meek, because that's what people do with that Y. But anyway, so the next word is Athak. I don't know if y'all can even follow along with me, but maybe I should use my mouse when I'm going so y'all know where I'm at. I'm right here now. So this one is Bath. Bath. What is that? Both. That reminds me of Beth. Can't be Beth, right? I don't think so. Anyway, then it says all Hathaba. Didn't I just see that word? Atha Ubanik. Then we got Uashafak. I don't know what that means. Then we got Unashe. Then we got Banik. Did I just read that? I did. Okay, and then we got Athak. I think I read that too somewhere. Thought I did. Yeah, there it is. I see it right above it, right here. Boom. I don't know what that is, but I read it twice. So I read this twice and Bathik twice, but Bathik was connected with U. So I don't know what it means though. Did y'all recognize anything? So this word can mean. Hold on, let me. What happens if I double click? Should go to the dictionary, right? So this goes back to Strong's 1121, which is for sun, which I didn't know. Let me go back to it. So that's son. So wait a minute, was daughter right here? Is that daughter then? No, that goes back to Bua. Okay, just checking. So is this son too? Yeah. And what I do sometimes, I would do this. Am I done with this one? Yeah. Where am I right now? Am I in Proverbs or Genesis? I'm in Genesis 6, 18, maybe? Yeah. So what I would do, I would mess around. Hey, y'all want to hear something crazy? Why I got y'all with me that I just found out? Y'all let me know. I just found out something about Proverbs chapter 9, verse 18. It was I started to share this with y'all too, but I didn't. It was so crazy. Man. I think I will. Share it. But this is what the verse is on the interlinear, right? If I'm even on the right verse. So it says, but I will establish my covenant. All right. With you, and you shall come into the ark, you, your sons. It's by name right there, though. Interesting. I think it was by Neek. Oh, for the your. Duh. Okay, I got it now. That's probably why I didn't recognize it, because it had the K at the end. I was like, by Neek. I mean, yeah, that's how I was pronouncing it. I didn't know what that was, because it was actually the U was weird too, right here. It was the K, the U, and the Bane all together, and I'd never seen it like that. I don't think so. I was like, I didn't recognize that. And then it says your wife and your sons' wives. Yeah, they got me on now. They got me on now. All right, I'm gonna read one more. I might read two more. I got a lot of catching up to do. Catching up. 19. 19. So it says, Makal Hache. I think that's life. Something to do with life. Because Che, a lot of times, is life. The second two letters after the Ha. But I could be wrong. We can check it out, though. We can check it out. You know what I mean? And then it says, Makal again. Huh. Is that E? I think that's E. Let me see. Let me double click. Oh. I was wrong. Okay, let me go back. All right, so it says Makal Bashar, is that flesh? Yeah, flesh. It could be translating for something else, but that can mean flesh. If I'm not mistaken. Then we got Shanim. I forgot what that means. My call again. Tha Baya All Hataba. Dang, I see this word a lot. La ha. Y'all don't know how many times I read that recently. La Hach Hachi Hachut. I'm trying to put that chi with it, but Hachith. I think I can say it that way. La Hachith. Yeah, that'll work. Then we got Athak, Zakar. That's man. I think that's man. I think. I'm gonna check that out, see if I'm right. Then it says Unaka. Wait a minute. Yeah, Unakaba. What is that? And then we got Ya. I can say Yayu, but Yaheyu. Is this man? Let me see if I was right. Double click. It says male, so it can mean men too. So yeah. Let me see how they translate it. And of every living thing, yeah, I was right about that Che. Of all flesh, yeah, I was right about Bashar. You shall bring two. I should have known what Shanim was too. I should have known that. Of every kind into the ark. I just looked up ark and forgot already. So sad. To keep them alive, excuse me, with you, they shall be Zakar. They translate as male, not man, but it's still for the man. Let me make sure. I think. Let me read it again. In every living thing of all flesh, you shall bring two of every kind into the ark to keep them alive with you. They shall be male. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. It ain't man. It's male. I wonder if it could ever be translated as man, though. I was close. Okay, anyway, male and female. I didn't know that was for female. Nakara. I didn't know that. I don't want to read the next verse. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I found out. So this is what I found out. I was on the phone recently, and this guy named Doug was on the phone, and we was having a biblical and spiritual conversation. Look, from me sneezing, toilet paper was on my cheek. From me blowing my nose, but anyway, me and Doug was on the phone having our biblical and spiritual conversations, like always. So this was a unique situation because I don't normally do what I'm finna tell y'all I did. Let me go ahead and pull up Proverbs while I'm talking about it. Proverbs 9. So I've been reading this book lately. I've been going through the whole book of Proverbs. I've started at chapter 1. And I was on chapter 9 at this particular day. And while I'm on the phone with Doug, I'm sitting in the parking lot of a Target. And I'm waiting to go in and shop this order I got. And I got a whole hour to wait, almost. And I'm just chilling, talking to Doug. Then somewhere along the way, I think to read, I wanted to read some scripture. So I'm like, I don't normally take my tablet with me because I don't normally use my tablet much at all. So lately I've been using it for gaming and reading my scriptures and stuff too. So I found a purpose for it. Thank God. So I took it with me to work, right? Because it's lightweight. was really, really lightweight. So I took it with me, and it was in my book bag. So I got it out while I was on the phone with Doug. I didn't even tell Doug. I just got it out, and I went to Proverbs while I was reading it in chapter 9. Let me get it off the Hebrew so you can see. So I was reading from chapter 9, verse 13 through 18. 18 was the main verse. And when you see what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read it and then I'll get back to the story. So I was reading this while Doug was on the phone with me. He was talking and I was multitasking, reading. He didn't know, right? So it says, the foolish woman is loud. She is ignorant and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house on a seat at the high places of the town, calling to those who pass by, who are going straight on their way. You, who are simple, turn in here. And to those without sense, she says, stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Main verse. But they do not know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of Sheol or hell. That was the part that I was surprised at, because the way the translation that I was reading from at the time, I was looking at an interlinear. I can pull it up on here so you can see it. Which one would that be? It's not this one. I want to say it's this one. Let me see if it's this one. Can I put English with this? I can't. I'll find it. Search. Go to books. Hold on, no. That might have been a way to do it, but I just want to make sure. That might be it right there. That might be it. Let me see. Proverbs 9:18. Nah, that's not the one. I know what I'll do. There it is. So this one is the Christian Standard Bible. Let me make it bigger. Okay. So this one is the one that I saw this. It said, but he doesn't know that the departed spirits are there. And this isn't exactly the way the one I was reading translated it, but the way it translated it was, the spirits of the dead are there, from the one I was seeing at the time that day. And when I read it, I told Doug, I was like, hey Doug, I never heard a translation say this. The spirits of the dead are there. I've never heard that before. This one says the shades are there, which can mean ghosts and spirits and stuff. And when Doug heard that, Doug was like, I updated him on what I was reading, and he was like, what word is that in the Hebrew? Because he was curious if I don't know if he was talking about, like, could it mean like the Raphaim? I don't know if he was thinking in that area. So I was like, I can't see it right now from what I'm looking at, but I can get it for you. So he was like, what Strong's number is it? So we ended up tracking it down. It's right here. So we looked at it, and the word is really close to Raphaim in English, but in Hebrew, it's Raphaim. It's really close. I don't know if it's the exact match. Like, I don't know if that's what they would translate it as in English from this Hebrew word or not. I didn't verify it, but So when we look at the definition, let's pull it up. I forgot what the Strong's was just that fast, so I gotta do it this way. It's right here. No, it's this one. All right, so it says that this word is translated as deceased and dead. Outline of biblical usage: ghosts of the dead, shades, and spirits. Strong's definitions say the same thing pretty much. It says lax, i.e., a ghost. And the other dictionaries say similar stuff. This one say some other stuff. I didn't even read that one. But there is another word that it goes to that one. Now this one, which is the same word, it says that they translate this one as giant and Rephiim. So now it's verified. I didn't know, but they do translate this as giant. And if you know from the book of Enoch, the giants or Nephilim are evil. They became evil spirits. And then it all was starting to go together. But so then we was looking at it in other translations. Now he also pulled up the Targums, which flat out translates it as giants instead of spirits of the dead or the dead. It says the giants right there. But before we can continue, I had to go to work. So we didn't get to finish talking about it, but this is what I discovered from just wanting to read and pulling out my tablet while I was in my car talking to him. And we was getting deep into it, but had to postpone. So when I came home, I contacted more people before I came home about it, but when I got home, I was able to check it out some more. And let me show you this. So if we type in Proverbs 9:18 and just look at a bunch of different translations, you'll see it's different for some of them. And certain manuscripts cause it to be different too. So we'll just go up to the top. So a lot of them are going to be similar, but a few are different. The NIV, it says, but little do they know that the dead are there. I like the way they word that last part, that her guests are in the deep in the realm of the dead. The NLT, but little do they know that the dead are there. Her guests are in the depths of the grave. But he does not know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of Sheol. Trying to find something a little bit different. A lot of them kind of the same. This one says, the legacy says, but he does not know that the dead are there, that those she called are in the depths of Sheol. The Amplified might be a bit different. But he does not know that the spirits of the dead are there. And that her guests are in the depths of Sheol. And if you read this stuff that's, I don't know what these, what you call them, signs are called. But if you read that with it, it'll be the nether world, the place of the dead. Let me scroll down. The Aramaic Bible in plain English. I might have to get me one day. It says, and he does not know that mighty men perish in her presence, and all that are summoned to her are in the depths of Sheol, but do not tarry in that place. And do not let your eye be caught by her, for so you should pass. by the waters of strangers, and the river of foreigners, and from the waters of foreigners you should not drink, so that many days and years of life will be added to you. And that was a whole lot more. The Septuagint says something similar. The Septuagint, which is another main, both of them come from other manuscripts, I believe. But this one says, but he knows that mighty men die by her, and he falls in with a snare of hell. But hasten away, delay not in the place, neither fix your eye on her. For thus shall you go through strange water. But do you abstain from strange water, and drink not of a strange fountain, that you may live long, and years of life may be added to you. The contemporary English version. I don't know if this one's gonna be good or not. It says, none who listen to stupidity understand that her guests are as good as dead. I don't like that one, but that's what it say. The Douay Rheims Bible, which is another manuscript, this one comes from the Latin Vulgate. This one says giants. It says, and he did not know that giants are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. The parables of Solomon. And that's probably, wait, that one might be different. God's word says, but he does not know that the souls of the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of hell. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Literal Standard Version says, and he has not known that Rephaim are there. Her invited ones are in deep places of Sheol. So I don't think I need to read anymore, but that's what I found out recently. And I never caught that until recently. But now let's go back and look at this whole thing and see what this is saying now. Now that we know all that, right? So, because the way some translations word it would make me just skip right over it and not even think about it. But the way it worded it changed the whole thing. So let me go back up now and read it again. So it says, the foolish woman is loud. She is ignorant and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house, on a seat at the high places of the town, calling to those who pass by, who are going straight on their way. You who are simple, turn and hear. And to those without sense, she says, stolen water is sweet. And bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But they do not know that the dead are there. The spirits of the dead are there. The Rephaim are there. The giants are there. And then it says that her guests are in the depths of hell. And all the information that we know about the Nephilim, the giants, the Rephaim, they are evil spirits. So if we look at it that way, and based off of the definition too, definitions, it can mean the word in Hebrew for Rephaim can mean those who are in hell, ghosts, shades, spirits. They're demons. They're evil spirits, right? So another way that this could be going, or you can think about it like, it's this woman who's foolish. She's calling these guys, or maybe not say guys. She's calling to people traveling who are without sense, like her. She's trying to get them to come into her place and possibly drink water that's been stolen and possibly eat bread. But these people don't know what's in her house. They don't know that evil spirits are in our house. And that makes it all more scary. Or it makes it all more worse when you think of it that way. Like, who wants to go inside of a person's house that got evil spirits in it? That's dangerous. And I never thought about this verse like that. And that just changed the whole way I looked at this verse. So that's what I found out lately. I think I'm gonna get out of here though. So I got anything else I want to talk about? I'm getting sleepy. Did I just do 40 minutes? I sure did. That's better than nothing though. It's better than nothing, you know what I mean? Sick man, yeah, that's me. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before I go? Questions? Anything? If not, that's cool. I'll just get up on out of here. You know what I mean? I'll go warm up and heal. You know what I mean? Continue to heal. But I've been having a good time. I've been in a good place spiritually. I've been better. I've been better. I need to come back and do more videos though. I don't know how it's gonna go. I just gotta set a goal though and just come back. Make sure I come back. I gotta get it together. I think I'm gonna go kill some zombies or something until I fall asleep. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about like sharing the rest of my social medias with y'all because I be live streaming and I be talking about the biblical spiritual stuff on Twitch too while I'm gaming. And it'd be people in my comments talking to me about it. And we be having some deep biblical and spiritual conversations on there too. And I often be wanting to talk to people on my YouTube channel, but mainly when I'm gaming, I'll stream on Twitch or my other YouTube channel because it's specifically for gaming. But yeah, I'm starting to bring more and more the biblical and spiritual everywhere. Like I've been doing it with the gaming, but just I tried to keep gaming, mostly gaming, and not do the biblical and spiritual with the gaming. But as time passed, I've been mixing both. So it's been great. It's been great though. All this tissue on my house coat can be blowing my nose. I don't know what I'm gonna share next time, but I'm gonna come back, God willing, a lot sooner. And God willing, it'll be a week from now. I need to write it on my calendar to just come back every week. I'm trying to force myself to do that and just come back next week. Yeah. Because I want to come back more. But I'm out of here though. Peace be to the saints. Sick man. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I can turn that off now. I ain't gonna be in here. I ain't gonna be in here. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Do I need this laptop?